Hello and welcome to this quick tip in the Vector Garden YouTube channel. And in this tip, we're going to play with the Mockup feature. So what I'm going to do is I want to have labels on all three of these containers. Is this even possible? Yes, it is. But you need to it's a little wonky. You need to fiddle around with Illustrator a little bit. I'm going to use something from my libraries for this, and I'm going to drag it out of the library and press the Alt key while doing so. And when pressing the Alt key, Illustrator places the original of this piece from the CC libraries. And that means that the original appearance that is in here, I'm going to double click this. So here's an appearance applied and it's still live. So in the appearance panel, we can see that there's this stroke applied to the text. If you do not press the Alt key, so let's get out of here and let's close this and let's place this again. So if you don't do that, then you place the PDF part of this, and I'm going to embed it now because it needs to be embedded to be usable on the containers. And let's double click to get inside and double click again. And you see in here, when we go into the appearance panel, then let's double click again. The text is live, but there's no appearance applied. All of this has been expanded. Sometimes this might just be sufficient and sometimes it's not. I wanted to have the live appearance. So let's get out of here and close this. And I'm going to delete this. Now, when doing this, when applying multiple labels to multiple containers, then the labels need to be grouped in themselves. So each of the labels you want to apply needs to be a group. So this is grouped. I'm just going to duplicate it by dragging with the Alt key pressed, and I'm going to place them roughly where they need to be. And now, since this is one image, you need to do that in one go. So let's select all of this and go to Object, Mockup, Make, like so. And Illustrator does now need to process this, and it's generating the data and analyzing the image and whatnot. And there we are. So it has applied them, and you see it has already distorted them, and now we need to adjust them like so, and you see it figures out where they are. It can't get very well distorted here. So that's because of the live appearance, and maybe it would have been a good idea to expand the appearance actually and make this into shapes. So this one has been selected, and you see I can scale that and then move that around. And in order to get this, you see now I'm out of here, but when double clicking, I can also target that one and then again this one. And that's the part where you need to fiddle around. You sometimes need to double click and even find them because they are hidden somewhere, and then need to figure out where they are. So, like so. Now we've adjusted them, double click to get out of there, and that's it. So I'm going to release this. So let's go to Mockup and Release, and let's delete two of them. And actually I'm going to go in here and let's expand some appearances like so. That's not sufficient. We also need to outline everything. Let's go and create outlines, and this is still not sufficient, so let's go in there and go to outline stroke, and there it is. So that's it. All strokes are outlined now. So I'm going to do this another time, and at this time I'm going to leave them stacked here. This will get slightly more difficult. So let's select that and let's go to Mockup Make, and let's Illustrator calculate it. And you see, this is what can happen. You can't be sure. So it's always a good idea to spread them around where the containers are, but you're never safe of this happening because it always depends on what Illustrator discovers in that image. So let's grab this. It's already focused, so let's move it over here, and you see this time Illustrator distorts that stroke nicely, and of course we can also scale this a little. And now we need to get the others, and I need to double click to get in there and see that I can grab them. And you see, this is so nice because Illustrator also can tell which of the containers is in front and can wrap that image behind that container. I like that a lot. So let's scale this down, and you see, this is how you can get 3 labels on 3 containers in one mock-up image.